Good morning, everyone. I am on my way back to the trail. It's the same 15-minute, 0.6 mile walk I took yesterday to go into the town of Killington. Killington was a good stay. I accomplished everything. I got a 2-day resupply, and that resupply is going to take me into Hanover, New Hampshire at the end of that second day. So that's the 2-day goal. Today's goal is a big one. It's a lofty goal. It's a 28.9 mile day to the Thistle Hill shelter. Today is kind of unfortunate in terms of spacing for designated camping sites. We are in the area that does require us to stay at designated camping sites. You can stealth camp in Vermont where the AT and the long trail are combined, but after they've separated, you can only camp in designated spots. So all of that being said, with the spacing and the conditions of the shelters, I'm going to the Thistle Hill shelter. And the reason why I say conditions is, some shelters may not have reliable water sources and the water carry seems a bit too far. There's another one, the Cloudland shelter, which was not an official AT shelter, but a private shelter, but it's no longer being maintained and things like that. So in terms of good areas where I can shelter and or camp, the Thistle Hill shelter to me is my best option. And it gives me good positioning to get into Hanover on the following day. So that's today's goal. It is going to be a lofty goal. Today is going to be kind of a roller coaster sort of day. Lots of ups and downs. We're sitting at about 1,200 feet in elevation. We're going to climb, periodically through the day above 2,000. We'll drop back down. We'll go back up, and then while we're at 2,000, we'll ridge walk for a while and things like that. Going to be a lot of wooded terrain. We'll see what that presents in terms of views. But it's a great day. It's a great day to be on the AT. And I'm absolutely looking forward to it. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Oh my God, I just saw a bear. It was a juvenile. It looked smaller than a cub, but all I saw was its butt as it was running away. Oh my God, I just saw a bear. I saw a bear. That was awesome. It all happened so fast I couldn't get a picture. I had actually sneezed and it flushed and it ran out of some thick brush, and all I saw was its butt as it was running away. Oh, it's going to be a great day. There's our first big climb today. It's a no-named ridge. That's where we're headed. So today has been a walk in the woods kind of day. The trail hasn't been overly difficult. It has been sort of a roller coaster, ups, downs, and right now I'm on a lovely stretch of kind of flat ground on top of a little 2,000-foot ridge. And then here very soon we're gonna start going down the ridge to about 1,000 foot or so, and then we'll eventually climb back up. Not a lot to see today. There's kind of a hint of rain in the air. And I think the animals even detect it. There's not a whole lot of bird song or anything like that today. Very quiet day. Anyway, it is noon, and I've got 15 miles completed, and so I'm gonna start finding a place for lunch, and then continue on with the day. We are 19 and a half miles into the day, and we are walking down the back side of the first ridge. So we've really mostly completed the first ridge. We're just climbing down. We're gonna go into the valley, cross Vermont Route 12, and then climb the second ridge. Still really been an uneventful day. Walk in the woods. Miles in, and we get our first glimpse of something other than the inside of a wood line. Not complaining, mind you. It's just good to feel like we've earned something after walking 20 miles. So the Far Out app says that there is a farm stand that sells ice cream and baked goods and other snacks on the north side of the ET as we cross Vermont Route 12. I hope it's open. Once we cross Vermont Route 12, that's the ridge we're going to climb up onto. So this is the On the Edge farm. They have a little store that sells landscape nursery items and things like that. Inside they sell select cuts of meat and things like that, but they also sell a variety of snacks and baked goods. They have a porta potty for hikers, and for me, I got a muffin, a piece of salami, wrapped cheese, a Gatorade, and a Coke. Quick little snack, power up, and I'm back out on the trail. Climbed up the ridge, and now we're headed back down into a saddle, and we're going to go up the next hilltop, and we're going to repeat that about 6 times over the next 7 miles or so. Three miles into the day, 5 miles left, and things are going well. We got one more ridge to go. Top of the last ridge. Losing daylight. Let's get to camp. So everybody, after a long day, we are almost to the Thistle Hill shelter. 0.4 miles left, exactly. It was a good walk today. The terrain was hilly. It was a roller coaster, steep, but in terms of the trail itself, very smooth. No rocks, few roots here and there, but very minimal in most places. And it was a good day to take on 28.9 miles. I do want to give a special shout out to Twinkle. Those of us who take on these types of hikes have a network in some cases of support. to help us throughout the day. And so while I was hiking today, Twinkle was putting together my last, probably I would say big mail drop box with my last pair of shoes and my cold weather gear that I'm gonna have with me to go up and over the White Mountains. And you know, sometimes it's it can't be easy for those that support us backpackers and hikers to, you know, take on those extra logistics. And Twinkle performed amazing, and so I had no doubt that she would be able to take care of everything. So she's got everything together and coordinated, and between the hike today and texting and even calling with her through the hike when I had signal, it's all coordinated. And I'll be looking for my mail drop box and my new pair of shoes when I get to Lincoln, just in time for me to have everything I need before I go into the White Mountains. So thank you to Twinkle, and really thank you to everybody that supports a backpacker, an attempted through hiker, with the logistics that we rely on in many cases. So I'm almost at the shelter. We'll see what space is available. There's a slight chance of rain tonight, but it's very small. I may tent if there's room. I don't know who's at the shelter yet or in the tenting area, so I'll figure it out when I get there. Can't wait to get there. Thistle Hill Shelter. It's down this little blue blaze. We'll pick up the trail here tomorrow. Well, everybody, I am set up at the Thistle Hill Shelter. I'm in my tent tonight. It's almost hiker midnight. I'm actually having my dinner right now. It was a very good day today. Got to see my first bear, which was still just really cool. I'm still giddy about it. Put in some good miles in some difficult terrain. Difficult in terms of steepness and number of hills, but I maintain that the trail today, the profile, the smoothness of the trail really made it more achievable in terms of miles. So it sets me up very nicely. Tomorrow I will cross into New Hampshire, and I will Nero and resupply in Hanover, and that will set me up for my tackling of the state of New Hampshire, beginning with Mount Moosilauke. Well, it was a great day, everybody. Thank you for all of your support, as always. I'm Bricks.